Manor.
Charles, Philip, if this household is to get anywhere, you'll need to work together.
I will not work with a murderer.
Funny, coming from the man who murdered his own son.
Let's put it all out on the table, boys. Philip, you're not in love with my granddaughter Miriam.
Grandmama.
You're in love with Marlowe, your footman. Miriam, this estate is falling apart. We got to do something about it.
I don't care about this estate any longer. I only care about you.
I care about you too. What are we gonna do?
Let's run away together.
Look, I just want this house to be the way it was.
That is impossible, Charles. The estate has no money left.
In fact, we owe a great deal of it to some very dangerous men.
Well then, I will go confront these men. Let me get my gun.
Oh, Mama. I wish you were as happy as Daniel makes me.
I fear I don't even know what happiness is.
What was that man's name? The one who would mail you all those gifts to show you his affections.
It was Edward Nostrum. Perhaps I should go find him.
This week on Bearded Manor, Lord Philip Aldrich is receiving his first gift at the estate. What is that gift?
Puppy. Sponge caterpillar.
A puppy. Thank you, and welcome to Bearded Manor.
Morris,
Yes, your lordship.
I think I've asked you before, but you've been in love, yes?
A few times, yeah.
A few times.
Ah, the heart is a wavering heartbeat of the human.
I'm sorry you trailed off then.
Your smoking jacket, sir.
But yes, you're right that the heart does what it does. Yes, quite right. But my heart only beats for one. I mean, more than myself.
I'm just asking for a day off, Mr. Reese. That's all. It's not a lot.
It's highly unusual. I haven't had a day off in 45 years.
You're the head butler. That makes sense. Now, since it's unusual, then that means that I often do work. So one day off is nothing. It's measly.
When you say it like that, it does kind of make sense.
You know, Bartholomew, if you wanted to take a day off, you could take a day off. You're the one in charge of giving them.
Come in. Oh,
A gift.
a gift.
My lord.
That's rather large.
I suggest opening it right away.
You know what it is?
I don't exactly, but I hear things.
What have you heard?
Something.
Oh, it's nailed shut as well.
I brought a hammer.
Ah. Always with the hammers, Nathaniel.
They called me a handyman.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'd rather not say.
Oh, come, please. This is my house now. You can tell your stories freely.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well then. I'm from America.
A puppy! Look at the face. Oh, you are a beautiful girl.
load your gun?
I don't load it until I am ready to use it.
Won't it be too late?
For some, I'm a quick load.
Load your gun, Charles. Your confidence.
Mother, I don't want to do this.
What?
I will do anything for this house. You know that.
But you don't want to do this. That's not what you said last night, Charles.
Yes, I am aware of what I said.
Are you going back on your word?
No. Just making it clear that this is not something I want, but something I must do.
Sounds very familiar.
What do you mean by that?
Your father? Your son? Hell, even myself.
Oh, we have an addition to our party.
What do you mean?
I don't think I've ever heard you say that you are anything like anyone else. You are always quite the individual, Mother.
Oh, the Talmadges are all like each other.
Well, maybe we can change that.
Good luck.
My daughters do not need to be like this. And if I need to kill someone to make sure their future is different, I will.
They must have brought your car around by now.
Right.
See yourself out.
Mother.
What you doing
I
out
have
here?
an announcement to make.
Ah, okay, all right. In the backyard.
Daniel, move aside. Standing in doorways.
Well, what is it? Why'd you call us out here, Mr.
I was in the middle of a roast.
I just wanted to tell you that I have decided to retire.
Oh, thought you were going to say you were dying.
Yeah, me too.
It's just as bad.
I thought so too.
No, I didn't mean that I... Of course, Mr. Reese, I am very sad about this. I'm just saying that you deserve it. You've worked long and hard, and you deserve a retirement.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Have you told the Lord and Lady of the house yet?
No, I wanted to tell you all first. Just maybe to give me some confidence.
Way to go.
Yes,
It's not working!
this is exciting. We can, Mrs. Pittner can bake a cake.
Oh, can I?
You can bake a cake.
You may bake a cake.
I won't be making a cake, that's for sure.
Thank you, Mrs. Pittner.
Because I know for a fact Bartholomew Reese likes pie.
Well, you see right there.
That's why I call you my friends. We are friends, right? Because that's what I've been saying in my head.
Well, you can say it out loud now.
Excellent. So I wanted you all to know it will be about a month before I leave, but I just wanted you to be the first to know.
Are you looking for a replacement then? Are you thinking about Eugene or Danny?
Why?
Oh, I don't.
No! I think it will come from outside of the household.
You'll have your hands full, I'm sure, then.
Yes, and then I also need someone to tell me what I do when I retire.
I think you can do whatever you like.
What do you like?
Anything?
Yes, what do you like? I'm honestly not sure.
Well, I'm not sure I know either.
You could make pie?
Would you teach me how to make pie?
Oh, you come here. Oh.
You've got a new pet.
Yes, it was mailed to me by a person unknown.
That happens often in this household.
Would you like to meet her?
No, thank you.
Her name is Madeline. Madeline the Magnificent.
Well, I'm glad one of us is in good spirits then.
Miriam, I've been meaning to talk to you. What I said at the dinner about you feeling... What I said about... I'm having trouble.
Philip, it's all right. It came from a good place. You're wanting me to be free in my own love, as you've found with yours. Isn't your place to give that? And fighting to struggling, I'm also having trouble. Fighting and struggling with Father doesn't free me from someone deciding for me. It simply changes hands. I'm done changing hands. I have my own. And I'll offer them to who I like.
Yes, of course.
I'm glad we're in agreement on that.
How can I help you? Is there any way I can assist you in any way?
You already have. By showing me what I can do, and by telling me what I can't. Because I'm going to do that anyway. I think you're a better fit for this house than you think, Philip.
You should tell that to your father. Your father seems to want to put a knife to my throat.
And that is why you're a good fit for this house.
Why is that?
Because you already have a knife to his.
It's true.
I believe you and Marlo are a fantastic addition. And I believe that my place, as the placeholder for your wife, is no longer necessary. Day to day. I'm going to leave. Sooner than later.
Where are you going?
I don't know yet. But it won't be here. And it won't be with you. Or Father, or the Talmadge name altogether. Everyone has struggled and fought for so long to maintain what little bit that we hold. Money, power, land. No one has asked why. No one has even begun to ask what we've lost in trying to gain all of this. I'm done asking that question or finding the answer. I leave it to you.
Well, know that wherever you go, no matter how far or how long you're gone, you'll always have a place to stay here.
My lord.
Yes.
Watch your hand.
Where's our chauffeur?
He quit.
I'm sorry, he quit.
Did not give a reason.
Well, I'm glad to see that you can drive, Nathaniel.
Yes.
It's a dirty business we're mixed up in, Nathaniel.
Is it not?
Yes.
It's been quite a while since I've driven you to town.
Yes. Nathaniel,
Yes?
how are you with a gun?
How am I? Quite nervous.
Quite humorous, Nathaniel.
Nothing funny about it, my lord.
Oh, a gun actually makes you nervous.
Very much, sir.
Ah,
I shot rifles as a child.
Hunter.
No.
For pleasure?
Oh, no, I was taken hunting, but I do not like the title of hunter.
Yes. Wait, why, may I ask?
I don't like killing in general.
Well, don't come inside with me then.
Going hunting indoors?
See,
Not much of a challenge.
yes. Sometimes the sport doesn't quite present itself the way it should.
How are you with a gun? If I may ask.
Better than I would like to be.
Safe and sound.
Yes. How long?
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Pardon, my lord. Shall I wait? With the car?
No, I'll find my way back.
Are you sure? It's quite a long journey.
It's a nice day for a stroll.
It's supposed to rain. To each his own, there we are. My lord.
Daniel?
Mother!
Yes, Evelyn.
What were you looking for just then?
I was looking. I dropped my brush.
You don't have to make something up.
Well, aren't you clever?
I'm not trying to be clever, darling. It's just...
Well, every time I do everything, you
I'm
make
sorry.
a point to point it
But
out.
I'm trying to help you, my dear, and when you enter a room with another person and you just look around, it makes them uncomfortable, dear. Because they don't know
Well,
what you're
perhaps-
looking for.
Perhaps I was doing something else before you were here. And you...
I was trying to read.
Well, I'm sorry you don't know how.
I know how to read when I don't have a constant distraction. I could hear you were in Mother's room because the window was open and it bounced off of the tree outside the library. Your voice, that is.
Evelyn, why did you ask me?
Because I'm tired of the games. I want to leave this house. I believe I can.
Evelyn, so you just want everyone who's ahead of you in the secession to step out of the way?
Well, everyone ahead of me is doing nothing.
So that's me that's doing nothing.
Look, Mother, I am sorry if I have offended you, but
Yes, you have offended me.
Things must be done, Mother.
Yes,
You have to agree with that.
I do agree with that, but you could have come to me and said, I have this idea, let's work together on it. Let's all work together on it. And instead you said, I want to lead this house. Do you understand how that strategy was off-putting to everyone else that was in the room?
I rather enjoyed it.
Well,
And it was only off-putting to me.
Well, if anyone would have listened to me at any other point, possibly I wouldn't have said it that way.
Evelyn, what do you want to be done exactly? What do you think you can do?
That was a little bit rude in terms of the phrasing as well, but we do want to know what your plan is.
I simply mean if grandmother hasn't done something, and father and mother and Philip and I and poor sweet Harold, God rest his soul. What is it that you are going to offer?
I don't know. A clean start. Someone who... I am the only one who is unmarried. I'm the only one who has no other attachment that could somehow tarnish this household. A fresh start can start with me.
My dear, I think that is a beautiful idea. But the laws of the land that we live in would never allow such a thing to happen. The very fact that you are not married is exactly the reason you could never be the lead of this house.
Well, maybe the laws are wrong.
Maybe they are.
Obviously.
I think we can all agree on that.
I'm sorry, Mother. I just want what's best for our house. I'm tired of everyone, every time I go into the village, everyone looking at me and laughing.
Yes. I'm sorry. Perhaps you should leave the house.
Where would I go?
You could come with me.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
But where are you going, Mother?
Going to visit an old friend.
I wasn't aware you had other friends.
As surprising as it is, I was not born in this house, and there were things that happened before I came into it in my life.
And now who's being rude? I'm aware that you are another...
Well, you told me I had no friends, so I felt we were both being rude. I thought it was a rude
fair.
time in the conversation.
That's fair. Then the house is yours, Miriam.
I'm leaving too.
What is happening?
Yeah, hand me an apple there.
You taking us on me trip?
No, just give it to me. You can get an apple. They grow on trees.
Don't you want to ask me about...
What am I supposed to ask you? That you're going? That you finally got the woman of your dreams? Boy, I know that. You've been talking to me for years about it.
You know what? That I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And you know where I'm going?
Oh yeah, you've been buzzing around, chirping like a bird.
I have. You think it's all right?
Fuck yeah, that's all right.
Can't say stuff like that.
The door's closed, no one can hear you. Plus, it's our room. It'll be our room until you leave. Won't be that after.
What'll it be after?
Just mine.
not quite sure when we're leaving yet, but I'm just too excited.
You're already packing?
I can't help thinking about it. Every second.
So it's not a sure thing then, that you're leaving. It's just a
Sure it
rumor.
is.
Huh? If you don't have a set date, you don't have no plan.
No, but we're leaving.
Well, yeah, it's so.
So exactly. So we're leaving.
Yeah, so I'm leaving too. Ask me when I'm leaving.
When are you leaving?
I don't know.
Where are you going?
You got no plan, boy.
Where are you going?
All I'm saying is.
That was a perfectly good apple.
They grow on trees. All I'm saying is you got all your belongings packed up like you're ready to go right now.
I am ready to go right now.
I know you're ready, but you're not ready to go with her, are you?
Sure I am.
Well, then go. Why are you here?
Cause I'm gonna miss you.
No.
Yeah, I am.
Where are you going? You going to Ireland?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
No. Will you find another mortis there? I tell you.
No, I won't.
Die you.
No, because we'll be in Ireland.
Well, what are you, 22, 23? I don't. You got your whole life around.
Yeah, but I haven't had anybody as special as you in my life. Pretty much ever.
No. I can say the same.
About me?
About you, yeah. No, about the fucking apple wedding.
You're always a jokester.
This place has needed a jokester. Who's gonna tell the jokes, Miss Pittner?
No.
No, she tells all the jokes with her cooking, though.
That was kind of mean.
It's because her cooking is bad.
But what are you gonna do without me? Look, I'm here to keep you in check. So you don't go flying off the rails talking about the Navy every once in a while.
Boy.
Don't talk about the Navy right now.
I'm not gonna talk. Why do you think I've been a little aloof the last couple of weeks, huh?
I don't know.
Because,
You've been a little strange, haven't you?
yeah,
Why?
it's because I met a lady from the village. Don't tell anybody.
Mr. Morris.
Don't tell anybody.
Courting a lady.
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, saints be praised. You're falling in love.
I'm not falling for
Aye,
anything.
you are. Look at the twinkle in your eye.
No.
That's why you grabbed me apple.
I threw it out the window.
Ah, you still grabbed it. Trying to eat all healthy like.
Can I tell you about her?
Aye?
Take a seat there. And I'm gonna take one too.
Mr. Morris? This is like old times.
Yes, it is, huh? All right. So her name is Rosemary, like the weed.
Miss Pittner cooks with that weed sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. Her name is Rosemary, and she's got this orange hair, but when the sun hits it, it has a blonde to it, you know, like a
She's like strawberry blonde.
like a strawberry blonde.
Or like a pumpkin blonde.
Oh, or like a.
She looked like a pumpkin.
She's not a pumpkin.
What's her last name?
McGregor.
Is she Scottish?
Yes, she is.
Like two peas in a pod jar.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had someone in my presence that was from Scotland as well.
What does she look like?
She's
Besides her hair.
She's about this tall. She goes up to my shoulder.
She's pretty short.
Maybe I'm pretty tall.
I'd say you're about average.
You know, maybe I don't want to. You're already judging her. I don't want to tell
No,
you
I ain't
anymore.
judging.
I'm sorry. I don't get to be involved with a goddamn princess.
She's not a princess. She's just a lady of the house.
Well, she's a princess to our world, isn't she?
She's a princess to my world.
Well, there you go.
Welcome to the Lion's Den pub. Your lordship.
Yes. Ale, please.
Hello, son.
And just how in the hell are you here?
How do you think?
I just asked because I do not know.
Your ale.
Ha! God! Good Lord!
Well, why don't you ask yourself why you're here? And maybe that will answer the question.
I was driven from the house.
The money that you owe.
Yes, but you were in prison.
So were you.
Good point. Didn't expect to see you here. This puts quite a bit of a wrinkle in this whole plan.
What plan? The plan to pay the money.
Something like that.
You go for the beer, too. Or the ale. Whatever you want to call it. Change?
That's more for you. So shut your mouth. Right. Well, where are they?
They're in the back room. They wanted me to come out here and scare you first.
Well, it didn't work.
Look me in the eyes. Yes, indeed.
What 4 circles there?
If I said so, I would.
What's that mean?
Never you mind.
Douglas, I said I got 4 circles.
And I say, never you mind.
You're gonna put your cards down, you're gonna keep...
Boys!
Oi. Christ. Hello?
Is this Charles Talmadge?
It is.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, nice cummerbund. I said nice cummerbund.
Well, we heard you the first time, Douglas.
What's a cummerbund?
It is not what I'm wearing, I will assure you that. This
Oi.
man is a dullard.
Oi.
Oh.
Oi. Oi.
Are you trying to get my attention?
Yeah, I think I got it now, eh?
Ah.
I'd like this business to be taken care of.
Oi, we want our money.
Well, I don't have it.
Did you get our gift?
Thumb. Yes,
Yeah.
we received
Or a
the
finger of some kind, right?
Oh, we didn't know how it came about it, really.
Sent it to my mother.
Yeah. She's the one who owes the old purse strings, isn't that right, Douglas?
As far as I can tell,
She been paying us for quite a while, but payments got a little short lately.
Right, well, you can have...
Did you bring money, Charles?
Do not have any money.
Oh, we come here without no money.
we came here without no money.
Look! You can have the 2 cottages on the north side of our property.
2 cottages.
How are we supposed to sell those?
And you think that's gonna cover your debt?
Fine, you can have the 2 on the south side as well.
How about you give us the whole house?
Do not push me.
You can still live there.
In the servants' quarters.
That one I get.
Oi. Oi.
Do not push me. I do not want to use this.
He's bringing a gun to our little card game here, isn't he?
There's no weapons allowed, except for this knife.
Did you load that gun?
Of course I did. My mother told me to.
So you want this to get bloody then?
If you want it to get bloody, it will get bloody.
Boys, I was assured that he was bringing money, or else I wouldn't have arranged this meeting. Sorry that I've wasted your time, but there's no need for this to end in bloodshed.
Very well. I guess we'll see ourselves back to our quarters
This
then.
is our way to end this.
Whoa. What do you mean by that?
There's 5 more of them. We won't make it out of here. I don't want to have this conversation in front of you.
Alive. He was gonna say alive.
You don't have any say in how this house is run.
Oi, Douglas, get the car.
Okay.
Can't you learn to play nice like your pops?
Listen,
I've already offered what I can offer.
you ain't offering enough, Mr. Talmadge.
Maybe throwing that cummerbund.
You ain't giving us enough, Mr. Talmadge.
What can we give you? You've already taken all of our money.
Well, you're with him now.
But the debt is mine as well. Isn't that true?
I thought we had a deal of our own.
You made a deal with them.
For another time then. How about we see you in a meek?
No!
Did you say a meek?
A meek is a maybe week. Give a day, let a day, you know.
We are handling this now.
How are you gonna handle it then? How many bullets you got in that gun? I count 8 of us. That's what I thought. See you in a meek.
There's no weapons allowed back here, except for this knife. So you gotta go, or you gotta leave the gun.
But the gun will still be here if we just leave it.
I knew that.
Marla, have you seen Madeline yet?
She's very messy.
Yes, well, she's a puppy. Oh,
I'm just not sure we needed something else on our plates, Philip.
Oh. Well, what are we supposed to do? Put this out in the cold?
No, we would... What? We would have someone else look after it.
I'm sorry, I'm just not used to it. Go. What are we supposed to do about this Charles fellow? He seems very aggressive.
Yes.
I hear him stammering on in his study about his pistol, and he's talking to himself like a madman.
Yes.
He threatened me, and he threatened you, of course.
And if the rumors are true, he's done more than threaten in the past.
Yes. Is he a credible threat?
Yes. I believe he is.
Miriam told me that she's leaving to a location I do not know. So, with her gone, potentially out of the country, maybe her father can be disposed of. If he's continuing to be aggressive.
I thought we said we were done killing people.
Yes, but this is a threat that will lurk for as long as we have this house and as long as he's under this house.
But is there another way?
Possibly. Possibly. There's another way. He is tied in with some very mangy fellows. Perhaps I could strike a deal with them.
What sort of deal?
Have him be set up for a crime that he didn't commit. Sent away to prison. He was there before, he could go back again.
Yes, but perhaps he could come back out again today, too.
Well, perhaps. Perhaps there could be two suns the next sunrise. Or the moon never comes out behind the clouds again.
You're saying an apocalypse.
Yes. There's a chance for everything, Marla.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
That's why I say we have to deal with the threat of Charles when we can. And now we can. But I'll defer to you.
No. You're right. We're deep enough into this now that I don't think we have any choice.
All right.
I will go and meet these men and see if such a bargain can be struck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miriam?
Back so soon?
I heard your car arrive. Nathaniel's driving now.
Yes, he's quite a good driver, actually. I couldn't do it. Please don't
So
look
you go
with
there,
disgrace.
confront the men, and anger them further? Is that what happened?
So now you're disappointed that I didn't kill anyone.
I've heard enough of these conversations.
Miriam! Can't you for once in your life be proud of me?
Proud of you for what? Not sticking to your word? You've done that your whole life, Charles.
How about for being our son?
I believe you know my father.
Out of prison.
Yes.
There must be another way.
It's not this way.
Well then, help me.
How do you propose I do that? You've brought poison back into this household.
Perhaps it never left.
Perhaps we're just honest with each other for once in our lives.
Very well.
Yes, I killed my own son. I have made mistakes. I have mismanaged this house, but I will no longer do that. And I will not kill anyone any longer.
Why this sudden change of heart, Charles?
Because I will not let my daughters be who I am or who you are, or especially who you are.
Don't worry about that. Your daughters are leaving.
So there I am, just walking through the lawn, and I get struck in the head by an apple. Are you listening? Am I Sir Isaac Newton? What's happening over here? And that's when I thought, apple pie. That's a great place to start.
Yes. Start with for my pie.
It's Bartholomew.
That's wonderful.
Such a smart fellow. You're awful thick these days. Now, come.
You think I'm smart?
I think you're all kinds of things.
All right.
I have news.
What is it, Nathaniel?
Lord Talmadge has returned to the home.
Charles?
The older one. I'm sorry, I've forgotten his name.
I have too.
Is he hungry?
One never knows with him.
2 generations of prison inmates here in the house now. That's a lovely thing.
2 generations of alleged murderers. That's really more troubling to me.
They're kind of the same thing. Mr. Reese.
Well, yes and no. I mean, yes and no.
Well, I suppose it's like salt and flour. And sugar here as well. They're all sitting there together, but if I put one of the wrong mixes in, well, you'll sure know. That was the end of it.
What are you going to do with that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What? You look as though you're saying sorry with your eyes for something I know not of which you are speaking.
Please put the gun down.
I've already put it down.
It was difficult for me to tell.
I apologize, it's over there.
Very good.
You may inspect it if you like.
That won't be necessary. Charles, I've come to say that I'm leaving you.
What? do you mean you're leaving me? You can't leave me.
I mean, I'm leaving this house. At least for a time. And I don't know if I will return. Charles, put the gun down.
I haven't even picked it back up.
Again, it's difficult for me to tell. I'm saying something that we have both known for some time. And I felt that it was important to say it out loud to you, face to face. I had thought to just leave in the night, but then I thought that would be to treat the years that we have spent together as so much rubbish, and they were more than that.
Bearded Manor.